Today I'll be talking about my first BNI experience. Before we get into things, I'll explain what BNI is. With over 220,000 people and 8,800 chapters worldwide, BNI is the world's largest word of mouth networking organization. BNI helps its members as it increases their business through structured, positive, and professional word of mouth program. This program allows for the members to develop a meaningful and long-term relationship with exceptional business professionals. A brief history on BNI. The idea was born in November 1984 when Ivan Misner was looking for a way to increase his clientele for his personal consulting business. Ivan, with the help from friends Caroline Denny, CPA, Lee Shimon, insurance agent, Mike Ryan, financial planner, hatched out a plan. The first official meeting took place in January 1985 in Acadia, California. During this time, BNI was called the Network. By the end of the first year, in March 1985, the network expanded to 220 chapters across Southern California. In 1989, the Board of Advisors was established as it was filled with members from well-performing regions. To this day, the Board of Advisors has reviewed or written every BNI policy that impacts its members. The network relocated its office from Dr. Misner's home to an office in Claremont, California. This was done as they had to compensate for an increase in the number of staff to grow their business. In 1991, the network was officially changed to Business Network International, as Dr. Misner knew he had to rebrand, as the organization was close to becoming internationally known. In December 1993, BNI opened internationally as its first chapters outside the United States was in Thunder Bay, Ontario. From 1995 to 1997, BNI exploded as it opened offices in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Africa. Each opening story was very similar. For example, with the man in Europe, he was live a man in Canada's brother was living in the United Kingdom, and he told the guy in the United Kingdom about how promising this networking is and how much advantage it has to someone's business and likewise. So he took this idea and the rest was history in the United Kingdom. Um, the word of mouth marketing, which BNI used as its platform for marketing, is what allowed for BNI to expand. The reason for is their word of mouth telling people about the product and telling about how great this thing is what got them to the top because they were able to let their word of mouth organization just flourish because they say they're successful business and people were generating money, and it allowed people to understand how much endless possibilities are open when you join this networking event. In 2011, BNI Connect was launched, an online platform which allowed members to easily track referrals, revenue generated by members and visitors on the site. In November 2014, Graham Wayheimer was appointed as the new CEO of the BNI. In May 2015, they relocated their headquarters to Charlotte, North Carolina. This was to support the growing international audience as well as to open the door to additional talent on the team. In 2016, they reached 200,000 members globally. What really makes BNI a unique experience is the fact that the word of mouth networking provides business to others. It's really just living an everyday life of just, hey, how's it going? And you talk to your friends and families, and you really are able to cater to your friends and family's needs because you have someone or you have a guy in your networking event who that's their job. So I really feel like this is a unique opportunity because you're able to build relationships and generate income with people who are really want to be there, and I feel like that is just the stepping stone to the next level of becoming financially secure, I think. Another unique thing and what separates BNI is the ability to develop like a long lasting relationship with other business professionals. Um, I feel like this is a huge asset to BNI because you're able to build a relationship and develop a confidence in your partner that you will get a fair price as well as the job done. So that at the end of the day, I think that's what everyone wants. They want a good price and they want the job to be done correctly. Um, so when I first found out about BNI, I really did not know what to expect going into it. I really have never been to a networking event ever, and I really never thought about it. I have been to one PGA Tour kind of like show, but that was more like marketing, people just showing their product and stuff like that. So I knew that wasn't going to be like this. Um, so I was really interested in getting at like a go into this, and when I first showed up, I was totally impressed to be honest because I was expecting people in suits, kind of being a little bit snobby, but I knew it wasn't going to be as snobby as you like used to because they're networking. They have to be social, right? So when I first arrived, I was really impressed because everyone, it was 7 a.m. and Friday morning. People were showing up in like, casual attire, but as well as not too casual. It was business professional. I was really enjoyed the atmosphere that people were very like communicative and they were engaging. One thing that really stood out to me was how they had a breakfast and they really like got comfortable before they started. I felt like that was a huge thing because to really break the barrier or get a little bit of that stress and anxiety away, that breakfast before is a huge thing because you're able to talk to your table mate beside you and really like get a feel of how the crowd is, and so you know what to do when you're presenting. Um, with regards to a golf course, this is a great opportunity as I personally feel with instance to Joey Driver from Tango Creek. He talked about how they had a Christmas and New Year's Eve event coming up, and I thought that's a great way for a golf course to market for free, kind of, and because they're able to tell these business professionals who are local in the area and are able to use word of mouth and tell other people about this Christmas and New Year's Eve event. And that was a great way. Also, but the main thing I think about a golf course is when you get and have these networking events at a golf course, it really lets you be able to highlight your course, and especially like Tango Creek, I feel like that's a really nice course. They're able to show off and get more business because even when someone steps onto the property and they see the first tee, they're like, "Wow, that's a nice hole. I wouldn't mind coming back here to play." So that's a great asset for Tango Creek. A couple infomercials that stood out for me was James Barkley from Plumbing Solutions, and he talked about the new motion sensor which their company has developed. This innovative technology is what James believes will take the industry to the next level. When he said that, I really got interested because it's plumbing and like it's simple, but I feel like there could be something that's a big solution. I don't know. The next thing that impressed me was Cynthia Garner from Cynthia Garner and Associates, and she was looking for people that need bookkeeper for their taxes. And I felt like that was just the highlights of what BNI really could do to someone, and someone from like Cynthia who she's her own business and she really uses BNI as a way to generate a lot of income, and I think that's just shows you like how great this BNI experience, like this networking opportunity is great. Lastly, I'll finish off with the philosophy of BNI. BNI believes that for one to be successful, you must be a positive, supportive member of the organization, which is based upon mutual support. This requires the utmost commitment to your fellow members as well as to the philosophy of giver's gain. By giving business to others, you will get business in return. So I'll finish off with BNI is just a good experience and a good opportunity for people as it lets people use word of mouth marketing and networking as a way to generate income. Alrighty, thank you. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and have a good day.